I hate vegging out. Welcome to Grumble Goat. My name is Mat and this is a show about all the small things that drive me insane. Let's grumble. I don't mind relaxing. I don't mind taking it easy for a minute, you know? I'm a cool, casual guy. I don't mind putting on a flick. I don't mind losing myself in Breath of the Wild for a little while. I know how to relax, folks. What I don't understand is vegging out. Just relaxing all day on the couch, watching episode after episode after episode of Grey's Anatomy. I don't understand. When an episode ends, that's the director and the producer telling you that that was a complete story. That was the message they wanted to get across today. Now it's time for something else. You need to absorb that. You need to let that sink in. Besides, how do you shake the feeling of unproductivity? I'll watch a movie, I'll enjoy a movie, I'll talk about the movie, and then let's do something else. I work full time. I'm out in the field. I'm doing things. And when I get a day off, I cherish that. I love my days off. But what do I do on my days off? I edit this delightful audio that you're enjoying right now. Or I might schedule something else to meet with a friend or something like that. Time is so precious, and to sit in front of the boob tube. What are you doing? I love stories. I'm an actor. I'm a theater guy. I'm all about entertainment, but all in moderation, right? But I don't know, where does the term vegging out even come from? I expect that it has something to do with couch potato. Potato and vegging out? Why is it that vegetables are associated with laziness? Vegetables are the root of a healthy diet. I would think McDonald'sing out, or Taco Belling out, or Carl's Jr.ing out would be the lazy go-to standard. But I just don't understand sitting all day and watching the television, watching other people walking around and interacting and doing action adventure, doing rom-coms, meeting people, going on adventures and saving the world. And I love those things. And just, how do you do it? Because how do you turn your brain off for that long and just relax? Honestly, I think I'm just jealous. How do you do it? How do you turn your brain off and just relax? Please help me, because I can't. I hate vegging out, and that's the grumble.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
What?
Grumble, 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 grumble. What's got your goat?
For the latter half of the show, we'll bring in my better half, Veronique, for an unpretentious look and a segment we call
What's Got Your Goat? Okay.
You're feeling energetic today.
Oh my gosh, I'm an Energizer bunny today.
You are an Energizer bunny. Nobody can stop you.
No, and I curled my hair.
Oh, that's why it looks so sumptuous.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look gorgeous.
You look very handsome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I feel swole right now.
You look swole.
Yeah. Well, it's because you had us go to the gym today.
Yes, that's right. I led that march today.
You jumped out of bed today.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did. I jumped out of bed because I was a slug yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What happened yesterday?
Well, I was on call for work and I did not get called in.
Oh.
So
what do you do when you're on call and you're waiting for that call?
Yeah.
What does that entail?
Well, it's like the potential of your day, right?
Yeah.
So you wake up and you're like, oh, I could get so much stuff done today.
Oh, okay.
And then you think about not going to work and you're like, oh, I'll get this done and this done and this done and this done. Mm-hmm. And then they don't call you by 2 and you're like, oh, okay. All right. So I guess I have the free day. And then you don't do anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You said you were like, oh, I'll get this done and this done and this done today. So which of those 3 things did you get done before 2:00 while you were like, oh, I have this much time before they call me?
Okay. I read a play. Well, I read a series of poems.
Okay.
So that was like my one thing that I did. That was my professional thing that I did.
Okay. The one thing you did was you sat on the couch and read some poems.
No, I didn't sit on the couch because the couch is no man's land, sink central.
Sink central.
It's like boob tube. You're never going to escape the couch if you sit on the couch.
Yeah, you and that couch, you have like a relationship. You guys are like,
we're cuddle buddies.
You're cuddle right.
Yeah.
You're frenemies
we're
in that like
frenemies.
In that you hate that couch because once you sit on it, you're not getting off that couch.
I'm not getting off the couch. That's the thing. So that's the thing about starting my day that way. I don't normally start normal.
Because I like to, because we'll start with smoothies and we'll sit down on the couch and I'm like a couple YouTube videos to like spend some quality time with Steven and Seth.
Yes, we love Steven and Seth. Thank you.
And then I'm like, okay, TV's yours. I'm ready to go about my business.
Yeah.
And then I'll just turn off the YouTube and whatever appears on the TV,
I'm watching.
You're watching.
I'm watching. And it's usually Cinevault Classics. It's
Yes.
usually like Sally Field or like some legend that I'm like, I haven't seen this movie. Oh, and then I think about Cinevault Classics in the sense of like being closer to my kin. Not kin, like older kin. Is that kin? Could that be a thing?
Older kin?
Older kin. Or is kin always children?
No, kin means family.
Kin means family. Okay, great. That's what I meant it as. And then I think about the 80s and I think about, oh, I'm getting closer to my dad. I'm getting closer to my half brother because they all watched those things. So I feel like that generation I'm getting closer to because I'm watching what they watched on TV.
Oh, so this is like a ritual to your ancestors.
Yes. Yes,
when
the
you get
Cinevault
absorbed
Classics.
in the Cinevault Classics.
It's showing me how it was.
Yeah, this is your sharing the peace pipe sort of thing. This is
Yes, they are showing me what a phone looked like. They're showing me a copy machine.
you're attuning to your ancestral heritage. Of the original cell phones.
Of the original cell phones.
What CD Walkman used to look like.
Right before I was born. I imagine their lives. So it sucks me in.
I see visions of the past.
Like today, who did we see on TV? We saw what's his name from Jurassic Park. Now he does commercials.
What?
What's his name from Jurassic Park?
Oh, right. Yes. What is his name?
And we had Cyndi Lauper.
He's a whole meme.
He's a whole guy.
He's a
like,
whole guy.
He's a whole guy. And he's a great guy. I'm sure. I don't know him personally. But
he
I'm
used
sure
to
he's
be
a great guy.
a sex symbol, and I guess he still is.
He is.
But he's got a weird talking pattern.
He has a weird talking pattern that works very well for sci-fi movies. And I saw him on the TV today, and I said, oh, that's how you got Jurassic Park.
Right.
This one.
Yeah.
This was the one that they were like, we're going to bring that sexy older guy back to explain science to us. But he's jaded.
Yeah.
He knows the dinosaurs are going to take over.
Uh-huh.
What's his name?
Exactly.
Why can't we think of his name? This is an insult to us. We should know his name.
Yeah.
We're sorry, actor, that we can't think of your name right now.
So yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday you were a slug. So yesterday all you got done was a little light reading, and then what happened after they didn't call you in?
Well, I almost picked up, but then someone else picked up the shift.
Oh, you
instead.
almost called them.
I almost called them.
You were like, bring me in, coach.
Bring me in, coach. I don't think I'm going to accomplish anything today.
Uh-huh.
I gave myself, I was like, oh, you should go to the gym because you're feeling that in between, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like that in between adrenaline or not adrenaline, motivation.
Right. The motivation where you feel the impulse.
Yes, the impulse.
But not the motivation.
Yeah. Yes. So I had a lot of those yesterday, but I didn't actually execute any of them. I did eat food. I ate some food.
Okay, vegetables?
No,
I saw the leftover Taco Bell is gone.
I ate the leftover Taco Bell. That was actually what really did it. I was motivated, and what I needed to do after I read the poems and responded, I needed to immediately get up and go to the gym and get my endorphins and my dopamine and like ready to go for the day to conquer everything.
Right. But instead you had your Taco Bell.
Instead I said, you know what? I'm a little hungry. I'm going to eat this leftover Taco Bell. Thought about how we don't have an air fryer. We're never going to have an air fryer in this house.
Everybody knows the leftover Taco Bell. It's not meant to be eaten. You symbolically kept a taco or two, and it's meant to be thrown away.
So I'm a leftover girl. So that's the thing. You know, people aren't leftover people. I'm a leftover person.
That's how I found you.
No! What do you mean?
Well, nothing I say at this point will not be seen as an insult. So obviously you're not leftovers. You are freshly made. You are still rising in the oven. I don't know.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm hot. We're rising.
So you had the leftover Taco Bell.
Yes.
The impulse never manifested into motivation.
No, it didn't. It tried. And then I went into the bedroom and I was like, I'm really sleepy.
And this was 2 p.m. when you...
This was like 3 o'clock. This was like 3 o'clock, okay? Now I'm outing myself on my day yesterday. And I said, as I was going down, you know, it's like I rolled in bed. I was like, roll. And as I was rolling, I said to myself, if you do this, you are not getting back up. You are going to take a nap. Well, sure enough, 3 hours later, I woke up at 7 and
I like how you set the boundaries for your work. You're like, I'm on call. Well, it's 2 p.m. That's the cutoff.
Here's the thing. When you're scheduled to work, those are the days in my mind that I say to myself, okay, that's what I'm doing that day. But I get more accomplished when I have to be somewhere in the evening than I do when I don't have to be anywhere in the evening.
Case in point today, you jumped out of bed and we're like, we're going to the gym.
We're going to the gym because I know I have to go to work and I have to leave at a certain time to then be there to then do things.
You have set a rigid schedule for us today.
We have
on moved from
target.
one thing to another.
Yes.
And you still have another assignment for us. After What's Got Your Goat, we have to make an ad. We have to cut some clips.
Yes.
All before you get to work.
All before I go to work.
Wow.
We got a lot to do today.
If somebody met you today, they'd be like, wow, she's a go-getter.
I know, but
if somebody met you yesterday, they'd be like, that sorry potato.
But she is potato.
She is potato.
She is
yeah,
potato.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you, Stephen. She was potato yesterday.
So I mentioned vegetables, and you said you had Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Is it the lack of vegetables that forced you to be on the couch all day?
No.
No? Did vegetables have anything to do with you being on the couch all day?
No. No vegetables.
Why do we call that vegging out?
To be a couch vegetable. Why do we call it vegetables?
I don't know. I don't know why we call it a couch potato. I don't know why vegetables make it in the mix, because vegetables are full of vitamins and minerals. And what you had was Taco Bell. What you had was a toxic...
What I had was the lack thereof of nutrients.
Yeah. You had a nutrient suck.
I did, and I did it on purpose. I gave up.
You sabotaged it. You
gave
knew
up
that was
yesterday.
nap food. You know that Taco Bell is fourth meal. And once you have fourth meal, you go to bed. Doesn't matter the hour.
No. I had fourth meal.
So wait, you went to bed at 3, got up at 7, and when I came home from work, you were asleep.
I was dead again. Yes,
You were asleep on the couch when I got home.
I was a slug. I was a slug yesterday.
It was a vegetable. You were going down into your subterranean little soil home like a potato.
Yeah, but that's weird that we call it vegetables because it's not like meat moves unless it's alive, right?
What?
You know, I'm a pretty boring person. I'm a pretty boring person.
Well, I appreciate you having been the co-host of my podcast for this long.
Well, people don't think I'm boring, but I think I'm pretty boring. I just observe random things that I talk about.
Yeah, no, you get absorbed into the television. You are dead to the world. Your mouth is hung over, much like it is now. Your mouth is hung open. You're just staring unblinkingly at the TV. And I'm like, it's like a mannequin.
It's how I watched Beetlejuice. Like when we sat down and watched the first act, I was like, and we were close, so I know they could see that my mouth was wide open, like loving it.
He kept saying, this guy right here gets it.
Yeah.
And he was pointing to somebody else, and I was like, oh, you aimed at the wrong person, because she's right there.
I know. I was like, yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to give you everything. I thought he was so funny. He was great.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice is like a couch potato, right? Or is he like pretty active in the house?
Well, he wants to be in the
wants
house.
to
He needs people to say his name. Otherwise, he's just sitting around.
Oh, then he is a couch potato.
Well, I mean, he's dead. He's kind of like...
Couldn't you be a couch potato if you are dead?
You're kind of a coffin potato at that point.
You're a coffin vegetable. Coffin meat.
Oh, a vegetable is like when somebody's unconscious in the hospital.
Oh my God.
Oh, like a coma. Oh, that's what it is. You're comatose on the couch. That's why it's vegging out.
But why
You're a
do they even say that? Why do they say, oh, they're just like a vegetable?
Vegging out is...
Yes, I know what you're
you
saying.
do.
I'm processing the fact that we don't think vegetables are alive. You know, because a vegetable is alive. It grew, and then it's just sitting there. It's just ready. It's ready to be eaten to give nutrients to your body.
Right.
So it's still alive.
It's alive.
It only moves when it's plugged in.
Right. It
The veggie
grows
roots.
a little bit. It doesn't
grows.
move. It grows.
That's right. Well, they go through the life cycle. They still go through the life cycle.
Right. They're
but
alive.
If
but they're not-
someone is a vegetable, like being in a coma, they're not going. Are they going through the life cycle? If someone's in a coma, do they go through the age life cycle, but they're connected to machines?
Yeah.
They age?
Yes, they still age.
Oh my God, they age?
Their cells still go through mitosis or whatever.
No!
Yeah, like they still
No!
age. You can theoretically be a child, go into a coma from a football accident, and then wake up post-puberty. There was
Oh
one,
my God!
I read about one hospital where a comatose patient was suddenly pregnant.
What?
And they had to arrest the nurse on duty.
Oh my God. That is horrific and terrible. And what?
Now, here's my question to you. How do we do this?
How do we do what?
How do we do this?
How do we do what?
How do we sit on the couch and watch every episode of The Great back to back to back?
Yes.
Like, what's your strategy here?
So it's hard because the show that I put on before I took my nap was Sandman. And that was an hour long.
Oh, so you were influenced by the show. You were like, well, it's sleep time.
Yes.
Mr. Sandman.
It was about dreams.
Bring me a dream.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm like crying. I don't know what's happening right now.
Dude, is it a conscious decision? Is it like I'm vegging out today?
I think it turns into one.
It cascades.
It turns into one. Yeah.
Because nobody wakes up in the morning and says, you know what? Today I'm going to sit and do nothing.
Yeah, but even when I went to the grocery store, people were so nice to me.
Oh, you went to the grocery store yesterday?
Yeah. I went to the
well, there
grocery
you
store.
go.
Yeah. And I helped a lady. Her cart was like falling down the hill, and I helped her. And
Her cart was falling down the hill?
Yeah, she was trying to park it the wrong way, so it kept going.
Is this
and
some sort of nursery rhyme?
I'm going to help you. Her shopping cart. Her shopping cart that
old lady went up the hill with her shopping cart. She tried to park it and rolled back down. Veronique came to help.
Yeah, so I did. And she was like, bless you. And I was like, thank you. You too.
I know how you like to make friends in line, but was this reality or was this part of the dream between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m.?
Really happened.
It's potato.
Okay, we need to think of another word for this. I don't like calling it a vegetable.
Why don't you like that?
I don't know.
You feel bad for the comatose people?
Kind of. But also vegetables.
You're defending the vegetables here.
Defending the vegetables. I am defending the vegetables.
Wait, but what did broccoli ever do to you?
Exactly. It's like a little tree.
It's a little tree. Leave it alone. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're wasting your day watching Gilmore Girls.
Exactly. Great show. Gilmore Girls.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it holds up. Yeah, the very, very fast talking.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very much like the podcast. I like to talk fast.
Talk fast.
And the Gilmore Girls talk fast.
Oh, they talk very fast. They have a lot to get in.
Talk real fast.
Talk. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, pick.
They are not
pick a
vegging
little.
out.
No.
You sitting there at home, you're vegging out.
Well, she has a caffeine addiction, so she can't veg out because she's caffeinated.
Oh. See, I don't watch Gilmore Girls, but maybe I have a kinship here.
Oh, yeah. No, you would get along very well with Lorelai.
I have a caffeine addiction.
Yes, you do.
And I can't sit still. And I
No.
talk very fast.
Yes.
I think I need to spend a day catching up on Gilmore Girls.
I think you do too, actually.
Yeah. I gotta manifest the inner corn.
Yes.
The inner
corn.
vegetable.
Yes. We'll peel you down.
This doesn't sound great. You
No?
peeled me down?
Well, that's what corn. You got to peel the stalk.
Oh, you gotta shuck it.
Shuck it.
Yeah.
You got to shuck it.
Yeah.
Shuck it.
Shuck the corn. All right.
Shuck
I'm
the
gonna
corn.
shuck some of these layers off of me.
I'll shuck you.
This has been an episode of Grumble Goat.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Mat Labatka.
I'm Veronique Hurley. Please subscribe.
I hate when people say please subscribe.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. The couch is Sink Central.
Thanks for listening. And while I have your attention, if you've been enjoying the show, don't forget to leave a review and don't forget to Grumble Goat responsibly and share with a friend.